Hi, I'm Alex Gernes and I'm a junior at St. John's University. Today I'm going to be talking to you about healthy foods. The reason that this is an important thing is because when living on campus as a freshman and sophomore at St. John's University, I mainly ate at Sexton and the Reef. As a junior, I've moved off campus, and one of the main results of that has been the majority of my meals I make myself, and I've really made a push to eat healthier foods. Now, when you're 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 years old, one thing you may not think about much is why you need to eat healthy. You're 20 years old, the last thing on your mind is whether that burger you're eating at Sexton or the Reef is really going to have any problems. Well, let me tell you, down the line, it very well may. One of the leading causes in the United States of death for men and women in their late 50s and 60s is heart disease, based on the FDA and American Heart Association's website that I've read up on. Today I'm going to be giving you some knowledge that you can use as to why and what foods you can eat for a healthier diet. And again, I'm not telling you have to do this, but it will be helpful in the long run if when you're younger you can take the time to know what is good for you and what is bad for you. So let me start out by talking about some of the best things you can eat in your diet. The first thing I'm going to talk about is salmon. Salmon's great to eat because it's super rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Salmon can effectively reduce blood pressure also. The second thing I'm going to talk about is avocado. Avocado has heart-healthy fats in its diet, and it's also packed with monosaturated fat. The third thing is olive oil. Full of monosaturated fats also, olive oil also lowers your cholesterol. The fourth thing I'm going to talk about is nuts. Nuts are great because they're full of non-fatty, healthy fats. And finally, the best thing you can do is eat berries. Berries are full of healthy heart, and it's going to reduce your cholesterol. Some of the worst things you can have in your diet that I know are prevalent in Sexton and the Reef are French fries. Lots of trans fat, and they're cooked in high temperatures and greases. Terrible for your heart, being as potatoes are already bad for your heart. Second, soda. 1 can of soda has about 10 teaspoons of sugar, typically in the form of a high fructose syrup, 150 calories, and 30 to 55 milligrams of caffeine. 3. Bacon. High in the saturated fats that are associated with cardiovascular diseases relating to the heart, and high in sodium as well, which can be a problem for some people with high blood pressure. Fourth, donuts. Donuts are fried, and they are full of sugar and white flour, which are associated and can transfer into fat. And on an average, a donut consumes about 200 to 300 calories. Fifth, burgers. Burgers have high fat and cholesterol content from the meat and the cheese. And finally, cheese, and dairy products in particular. Full of grams of saturated fat that can raise your bad cholesterol. Now again, all of these things don't need to be avoided on a mass scale, but it's all on the amount of consumption and consistency you're doing throughout your diet. Again, when you're 20 years old, the last thing you're thinking about is what you can have as a healthy diet. But I'm telling you and I'm urging you, St. John's University, that making a push when you're younger for a heart-healthy diet will be beneficial to you in the long run. So based on the things that I've told you and the good and bad foods, next time you go to the Reef or Sexton, look for those good foods and try to seek them out and start your diet healthy now. Thank you for your time.